Hey everyone. Welcome to day 8 of our EFT tapping adventure with Surrender, our 9 days. This is close to the end here, and I have to confess that for our live event today, I forgot to turn on the recording. And I had a recording in Facebook Live, but it's a private group, even though it's part of Angels Teach Public. The group itself is private, so here we are. And I'm going to do a little extra here for those of you who are listening via YouTube or on the website. And, you know, it's such a beautiful example of surrender because it'd be so easy to go into this space of why did that happen? I did something wrong, beating myself up left and right. And yet I know, and this has taken years of focusing on this mentality, just trusting that it's all good, that for whatever reason, whatever's going to happen in the tapping within this specific video is what's needed most in those venues that I'm offering it to. So, you know, that's surrender right there. What I shared in the live, and I want to share with all of you here today, is just, I don't think I touched on this yet in terms of my background and how I do EFT. I am wired to go into the subconscious and to help people to understand their gifts, to bring those to the surface, and also to look at what needs to be healed. You know, it's just part of my energetic wiring, if you will, to have this ability to go into the deep subconscious. And I say this because, you know, you will find that we oftentimes go very deep, and that's just how I'm made. It's not the right approach for everyone, but you know, if it resonates with you, I'm really honored to be sharing my gifts with you. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that sometimes it may seem as I'm tapping on something specific that we sort of take a left turn and start tapping on something that feels really like a different direction. And you know, when I do this, I just open myself as a channel to whatever serves you most and is in the greatest good. So, you know, whatever comes through is what I deliver through the tapping for all of you. The last thing I wanted to mention is that we had a few folks sharing today that their experience was that the emotions were delayed to some extent, so that when they were actually doing the tapping, they may have felt some not so much, some a little bit, but then later in the day, they really felt the release. Woman who doesn't usually cry is crying herself to sleep at night. And, you know, this is just an indication of how healing this journey is. You know, when we really start looking at those things that are underneath the covers that are looking to be healed. You know, so allow the process, the experience to be whatever it is that you need most, and trust that whatever that is, whatever your experience is, that it's in your highest good. So the card that came forward today is again from the Soulful Woman Oracle deck, and the card is Anger as My Ally. I so love these cards. And the message from this is just understanding that all of the emotions that are coming up as part of this, whether it's anger or grief or sorrow, that if you can, as you can, shift them to be, look at them through the lens of they are your ally, that they are helping you, that they are supporting you, that they are somehow igniting something within you that needs to transpire, then it really helps to see these emotions that are often unwanted through the lens of purpose and service. So beautiful message from the angels through that card about really looking at these feelings that we often reject as something that is indeed in the highest good. So let's get on with our tapping. And the theme that we're starting with today, and I'm going to start where we did with the live event, is on, you know, really what this whole COVID thing has brought up for so many people. So we're just going to go there. It's very needed. So You can join along with me. Just either close your eyes and receive as you need to. Just let the energy release as you can, or feel free to follow along, repeating after me. So just a sip of my water here. All right. So tapping on the outside of your hand. Even though there is a part of me that is really pissed off about all this isolation and mask wearing and social distancing. It just all feels like too much. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though a part of me is deeply upset right now, even beyond words, because I just want to have easy access to the people and things that I love. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though a part of me is feeling trapped right now, and it pisses me off, because I can't do the things that I want to do. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Tapping the inside of the eyes. Hate all this isolation. Hate all this social distancing. Hate these damned masks. Hate the isolation. I feel so trapped right now. I feel so trapped. I just want to be free. I just want to be able to do what I want to do. I always want to do what I want to do. But maybe this isn't about me. Maybe this is about a different path. Maybe this is about freeing another part of me that otherwise couldn't be seen. So maybe I'm not trapped after all. Maybe I'm free and just haven't seen it yet. Maybe I am free right now. Top of the head, because I deeply and I completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And just allow the energy to move within you however it needs to as you release. So let's tap on some of the anger that I think can come up as part of all of this. Even though it's really hard for me to accept that this is all good. Because frankly, it just pisses me off. And I can feel the anger building inside of me. I deeply and I completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I am really angry right now, and I have a hard time seeing that anger with a purpose, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I just want my old life back, and it makes me so angry that I can't get it, that I may never get it. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Tapping the inside of the eyes, may never have my old life back. Probably won't. So much change right now. I can't effing stand it. I just want to be able to hug my loved ones without worrying, without masks, to see them without thinking about COVID, to be able to be with my family freely. I feel trapped. I feel trapped in this anger. If only I could see it with a purpose and allow that purpose. I'm certain it's there because my angels say it is. And so I open myself to listen. Top of the head, to hear the messages in my anger and to use it as an ally, because I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. So just take a moment to open your heart, to open your ears to the messages from whatever you're feeling, whether it's anger or sorrow or frustration. What is the message that your emotions are trying to tell you? How are these feelings your ally? And I am guided to actually go right into our affirmation tapping. I'm sure you can hear the construction noise in the background there. It's all good. We take these noises actually as part of the healing and integrate them into it. So, tapping on the outside of the hand, I am open. I am loving. I am kind to myself and to others. I listen to my feelings and allow them to teach me, and allow them as my allies, because I know that I am here to serve, and I know I have a purpose, and I am so very grateful to be walking that path right now. Top of the head, even if I don't see it clearly, I know it's there. Because I deeply and I completely love, forgive, and accept myself. So with that, so much love to each and every one of you. I will be back at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow for day 9 of our last day of tapping on surrender. So much love, blessings, be well.